Sharkie Gamer here. Today I'll be showing you the Eagle Eye made by Penguin United. So this is basically a keyboard and mouse converter for the Xbox 360. So if you're a PC gamer and you don't like using the gamepad to play your FPS games, then this is something worth looking at. It allows you to use your original keyboard and mouse on your 360 to play all your favorite shooters, and it's not limited first FPS either. So anyway, the front of the box is here, Penguin United Eagle Eye, compatible with Xbox 360. Convert your keyboard and mouse into an Xbox 360 controller. Aim better, move faster, ownage never comes easier. Side. In the back it's got the similar information. It basically says converts any USB keyboard and mouse into an Xbox 360 controller. Customize all of your Xbox 360 controller buttons to your keyboard and mouse. Right on the analog stick defaults to mouse movement. Highest possible refresh rate resulting in a fluid delay-free mouse movement. Quick and easy setup gets you started within minutes. 13 feet long USB cable for a flexible setup. Compatible with all 360 console versions and all 360 titles. Best for but not limited to first-person shooters. New advanced calibration function for an extra fluid PC-like experience. And there's turbo option for all the basic buttons. And you would need a wired official Xbox 360 controller, and you will need a PC to set this up initially. Alright, and now this is a 3.0 version like the title says, so it is the newest version of the Eagle Eye to date, which has basically a bit more features in it. Let's go ahead and unbox this. So what you get in the box, you get the device in that container. You get a manual that just basically goes through a whole lot of setup directions, which I'll go to those in a moment. So that's the converter itself, the Eagle Eye. The first thing you'll notice is it's got a massive cable. It's 13 feet, so more than long enough to go from your console to where you're sitting. On the actual converter itself, it's got two USB ports, one labeled keyboard, one labeled mouse. On the top, you've got your turbo buttons, which basically function as turbo for any kind of the Xbox 360 buttons. And you've got a switch to switch from keymap 1 to keymap 2. So that's where you actually configure two keymaps at a time and save them onto the device. On the bottom, it's got a little switch from play and program, as well as a Penguin United logo. So as you can see, it looks quite a nice device, it feels quite nice quality, and it works really well. Now also what you get in the product, in the box, is a CD. The Eagle Eye for Xbox 360 3.0. So this is the CD you need to run it on your PC and actually configure this before you can start playing. So before I actually go into the review, let's have a look at the setup. Alright, so there will be a whole lot of files like this. You would like to copy them from that CD that gets included to your desktop to a folder, like I have. Then you want to actually take your Eagle Eye, take the USB port, and then plug it in to your PC. Like that. It'll light up when it's actually plugged in, and your computer should pick it up like that. Then you want to come to your original files and run Eagle Edit. So to open up a mapping software like this, as you notice, it's automatically assigned to keymap 1, and it has all these right here ready to be assigned. So say you want to assign the right trigger here to your double click to your left mouse button. So you just double click your left mouse and it'll go in there. Same with the left joystick. If you want to assign that to WASD, you just select W, A, S, and then D. Alright, once you've configured this whole profile here, basically you can just click send to device and it'll send those to the Eagle Eye. Now if you notice on this program also, it's got a bit of instructions down here, so you get lost you can read those. But right down here at the bottom, it's got your advanced calibration settings. So this is for look mode, scope mode. You can adjust your dead zone setting, your sensitivity X and Y axis, angle correction, rotation speed, etc. So it's got a lot of things you can adjust there as well. So once you've adjusted that, as well as your key mapping, you just go back up to the top again and you click send to device. Now you can make as many key maps as you want on here and save them to your computer, but remember you can only assign 2 key maps at a time to your Eagle Eye. So that's what that swap there, key map 1 and key map 2 does. That only is for those. So anyway, once you've sent it to your device and that's all saved, then you can unplug your Eagle Eye and go to your 360. So I'll show a quick demonstration of how the Eagle Eye works within a game. So we'll be showing you Halo ODST ST. So let's go ahead and go to gameplay. Basically what you need to do is plug your Eagle Eye into your 360. Have that plugged in. The next thing you need to do for it to pick up a controller is take a wired controller and plug it into either one of the USB ports of the Eagle Eye, like that. As soon as your 360 shows one light, it's connected. You can then unplug that and then plug your keyboard and mouse. This is keyboard, it goes in the port marked keyboard, and this is the mouse, and that goes in the port marked mouse. Once that's connected, you can now start using these, and as you can see, by using the WSAD keys, I am moving the menu. So I go resume solo game.
What the hell happened here?
Final notice. Bill past due.
You might just be the stupidest monkeys in the verse. Right there. I found him. We're not gonna chase that thing, do we? Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah! What? More of them? God! Hey! You got him!
Okay, so that was gameplay with Halo ODST. Basically, if you wanted to know, the mouse and keyboard I was using, the mouse was a Logitech, I'll show you the model, MX518. So it's a relatively older gaming mouse, but it works beautifully. And the keyboard I was using was a Logitech corded media keyboard. So I was using that combo. So, you know, basic keyboard, basic mouse, but still function perfectly as gaming devices. Now, because this is actually quite a fussy device when it comes to mouse and keyboards. Let's put this keyboard down. Basically to mouse and keyboards. So what you'll have to do is I will put links down the bottom to a forum that Penguin United has on their website, that if you can check up to see what keyboards and mice are compatible with it, or what other people have tested with it and have found to be working or not working. Okay, so that covers that. Not all keyboards and mice work, especially some of the newer ones that you're used to using for PC gaming on your computer. But overall the device functions just as it should. It's a really nice device. I really enjoyed playing with Halo there. It functions really well, and it's so nice to play with a mouse and keyboard. You just get so much more accuracy on it. As a PC gamer, I love this thing. I will so be using this more often with my 360. And just playing with that mouse and keyboard is just absolutely awesome. So I actually love this product. Can't recommend to you guys to get this product enough. If you would like to use a keyboard and mouse on your 360, then definitely get this. Now, if you are playing a game and you find that the actual aiming is very stuttery or jittery, or it's got a bit of like lag or anything like that, first adjust the sensitivity in your actual game. Make it higher or lower. Just try out, see which one works. And also, because this 3.0 version has an advanced calibration, you can use the F2 and the F3 buttons on your keyboard to go into editing in X and Y sensitivity mode. And what you can do then is when you go into, so you press F2, you can use your scroll wheel to go up and down to adjust it, basically how sensitive you want it. And this is what I did for that game. I adjusted it just to the perfect point that I liked it, to it was sensitive enough where I can move really fast and the aim goes with it and it's smooth. So that's all you're going to have to do with certain games. Of course, most of the time it'll be in-game, but with that advanced calibration, which is excellent to have in this 3.0 version, then definitely to go and do that. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy to set up. Once you have it set up for your game, you can just play right through your game, and if it's a game you're always playing, like if you play online, then you just set it up once, it saves it in there, and you just have it as one key map. Can't recommend this device enough. If you are interested in purchasing this, I will leave a link down in the description to Penguin United website where you can go grab it from them. Excellent device. I love this device. It's awesome. It is really awesome. Such a small little converter, but it just does so much. So accuracy in first-person shooters. You don't have to use it in first-person shooters. You can also use it in third-person shooters because it'll work just as well with them. So say Gears of War, all those games like that, it'll work fine with them. Pretty much any 360 game, although I don't know if you would like to play all the 360 games with this, but hey, you could do if you wanted to. But overall, excellent device. Head over to Penguin United if you'd like to purchase this. The link will be down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. I will also have the PlayStation 3 version up very shortly of the Eagle Eye, so keep an eye out for that. So PS3 owners, I haven't forgotten you. I will have that version up very shortly. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm Sharkie Gamer.